Let's bring into our conversation Joyce Vance, former U.S. attorney, professor at the University of Alabama School of Law, and lucky for us, an MSNBC contributor. Michael Steele, Robert Gibbs, and Donna Edwards are still with us. Joyce, I mean, what Chris Christie said probably was too cerebral for Donald Trump to understand. But on the merits, what do you think Donald Trump thinks the argument is that he's making?
It's clear that he's out of arguments to make, Nicole, because if you thought that you were winning or if you thought it was close, the last thing that you would do is start making these frivolous claims, stopping the counts in states that you're afraid will hurt you, challenging other places. You would just let the votes get counted. And so really the biggest argument against the way the president is conducting himself is the president's own conduct. It reveals that he doesn't believe that he's the winner in this election.
What is the end game? I mean, it's clear that there's no one around the president willing to say to him in private what Chris Christie and Rick Santorum and others are willing to say with some distance from him. And I guess for Chris Christie, 7 days in the ICU lets him speak truth to his friend Donald Trump. But I guess my question is, what damage can Donald Trump do with the levers of the U.S. government? He's certainly shown himself willing to use the White House counsel's office as his own defense attorney, the Justice Department as his own arm of his political efforts. What damage can Donald Trump do with something that, as you said, is meritless, but still he's the president?
If we're talking about challenging the vote, the expectation is that the judiciary will prevent that. He can't simply go into court with bogus claims. He has to have a non-frivolous claim in order to get anywhere. And at least so far, as Chris Christie says, it doesn't look like he has a non-frivolous claim. But I suppose in a larger sense, this is the point where we find out if there are any of those notorious legendary guardrails. We are in a dangerous moment. There is no doubt that the president will continue to try to trash norms and do damage to the country in order to protect himself. And it will be up to the three branches of government to try to muster some semblance of normalcy to prevent it.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.